This is clue 5 of 10 to find the $1,000 I've hidden somewhere in Tucson, Arizona. I find myself back in the secondhand store, the same one where I had discovered the magical old compass. The compass, even now in my pocket, I find myself carrying it everywhere I go. While walking past a bookshelf, I feel the compass suddenly come to life, as if it needed to show me something right now. I pull it out, and instead of a cryptic message like it has shown in the past, a beam of light comes from it and illuminates a single book on the shelf in front of me. Love and Peta, a desert romance. What? A romance novel? Well, the previous things it's shown me have been pretty interesting, so I take the book down from the shelf. I opened the book to a bookmark that was about a third of the way through and began to read. Ella had always found a solace in a certain culinary oasis in Tucson, Arizona, where the scent of spices wafted through the air and a kaleidoscope of colors adorned the walls. Every dish seemed like a work of art, and she often thought of the restaurant as an edible jungle, a place where food mirrored the vitality of nature itself. Tom, a landscape photographer new to Tucson, had heard whispers of a unique spot near the artsy plaza on Oracle. Hungry for something more than fast food and keen to explore, he decided to check it out. As he stepped in, he was immediately captivated by the vibrant art and the aroma of spices and grilled vegetables. Tom felt an instant connection. It was as if the earthly tones of the desert had met the lush palate of the jungle, albeit an edible one. Ella noticed Tom almost immediately as he walked in, his camera slung over his shoulder. She was drawn to his focused yet wondering gaze as he seemed to visually explore the place, much like she did the first time she came here. After scanning the room, Tom's eyes met Ella's. It felt like two worlds colliding, yet harmoniously so. Intrigued by the moment of connection, Tom mustered the courage to approach her. "Excuse me, but this is my first time here. Any recommendations?" he asked, gesturing towards the menu of full Mediterranean flavors. Ella smiled. "Well, if you're looking for something that embodies the essence of this place, you might want to try the gyro bowl. Broiled beef, lamb gyro, tzatziki, mixed greens, tomatoes, red onions, pickles, with turmeric brown rice, cabbage, kale, super greens, garlic, lemon juice, sumac. Oh, it's one of my favorites." Intrigued and charmed, Tom took her advice and joined her at the table. The conversation that ensued was as rich and varied as the tapestry of flavors they were sampling. Discussions about the nuances of desert hues, the complexities of capturing nature through a lens, and the simple pleasure of discovering new places and tastes. Weeks rolled into months, and the pair found themselves repeatedly drawn back to their little culinary sanctuary. It wasn't just the promise of delectable dishes that captivated them. It was the growing realization that they had found something uniquely flavorful in each other as well. During one memorable evening, Tom presented Ella with a framed photograph. It was a stunning capture of the desert, rich in its simplicity. The hues were akin to the spices they'd come to love, and the composition was an artistic blend of their shared experiences. "It's beautiful," Ella softly said, moved by the depth of colors and the emotion it evoked. "It's inspired by this place, by you," Tom confessed. "It's my way of blending two worlds I've come to love, the beautiful landscapes of Tucson and this little oasis where I found someone incredibly special." Ella looked into Tom's eyes and knew she had found her soulmate, in a place where the menu was a canvas and every plate a masterpiece. Two hearts had found a recipe for love, cooked to perfection in the flavors and aromas of their own edible jungle. What do you think? Can you find the location from the clues that were in the story? If you haven't already, click here to watch the rest of the videos in this series. See if you can be the one to find the $1,000 I've hidden somewhere in Tucson, Arizona. Happy hunting!